blade strength surpasses that of the judges. He is Travis, the blade testing maniac and only the second double champion since the competition began. His forging is completely arbitrary. Every step is beyond ordinary people's expectations, and it is this seemingly unrestrained and wild man who has forged truly peerless divine weapons. Although it was his first time participating in the Forged in Fire competition, he actually had 20 years of forging experience. His competitors on the same stage were also seasoned players. The materials provided by the program team this time were extremely tricky. It was actually a scrap car. The contestants needed to disassemble the required parts by themselves and then make a unique short blade with their own personal style within a time limit of 3 hours. The spring steel, bearing steel, and gearbox on the car, center, are all top-grade high-carbon steel, which is very suitable for forging knives. Faced with this car, all the contestants chose to use angle grinders for disassembly. Only Travis took out a flame spray gun and started spraying fire at the shock absorber springs. His plan was to use the shock absorber springs to make a Persian-style recurved short blade. However, his way of obtaining materials was really too wild. After letting Travis burn for half an hour, the on-site safety officer couldn't help but put out the fire. After the rapid cooling from high temperature, he continued to set the fire again. It alone took Travis an hour just to get the materials. Tom, who was next to him and also chose spring steel as the material, only spent 10 minutes disassembling it. At this moment, he had already fused the steel billet, was conducting the initial hammer forging. On the other side, Morgan was not going well. During the stage of heating and fusing the spring steel, several pieces of spring steel were changing shape under the hydraulic press but just wouldn't fuse together. This made him very distressed. After making various attempts, he chose to start over. Instead, he used a part of the spring steel left after Travis took. This whole piece of high-carbon steel didn't need to be forged and fused. It could directly enter the hammer forging stage. Marty was far ahead of the others. He had already completed the shaping of the blade and was now polishing the blade beside the grinder. At this moment, Travis had just heated the steel billet red hot. After a few hammer strikes, he cracked the steel billet in his hand, but this time, there were only 90 minutes left, and it was too late to repair it. Travis didn't panic. He turned around and planned to get materials to start over. However, what he didn't expect was that the remaining materials he had left had already been used by Alan. He had to switch to cutting off a section of car-bearing steel instead. After heating the steel billet red hot, Travis completed the shaping of the blade in just half an hour. Moreover, even though he was the last one to get on track, he was actually the first to finish quenching, outpacing everyone else. No wonder he had been taking his time earlier. Probably this was the calmness brought by 20 years of knife forging experience. Tom followed closely behind and finished quenching, but the blade was slightly bent and needed adjustment. Morgan was the third to finish. Marty had the fastest progress at the beginning, but he was the last contestant to quench his knife. Time was up. In the first round of evaluation, Tom's competition chopper had a perfect appearance and smooth lines. Travis's recurved knife was made in just half an hour, and the judges praised him highly. Marty's Saxon knife had a high degree of completion, but was too light due to overpolishing. Morgan amazed everyone with his design. The guard integrated with